my house, under our roof. And they need money every day just to get by right now. So how are they going to get married? Like, you know, how are they going to get married, and how is he going to support her on a minimum wage job?
Now, Mom, I respect
and
you.
I will not sign no papers.
You won't sign the papers for them to get married. No. I respect you as a mother. Yeah, big but. You were saying, how's he going to support her? How are they going to do this? I know a lot of people are going, how could you let them live together?
I know.
Everybody at home is thinking that. I know they are thinking, how could you let them live together? She's 15. I know you say that you wanted to help him, and you let him inside of your house. Okay, nice person, good person, but you let him into your daughter's bed.
I made a mistake.
But why? Why did you allow it? That's what I want to understand, is why. We know you made the mistake, and I think it's great that you admit to that. But
and
why?
If I didn't, even if I said, okay, you're going to sleep here, you're going to sleep here, and I'm working a back shift, or if I'm not home, and whatever the case may be, they're going to do it regardless. They're going to sleep in the same bed. Do you know what I mean?
So because they're going to do it, that makes it okay for you to allow them?
No, not.
That's like a parent saying, well, I know my kids are going to do drugs, so I'm going to roll the blunt for them and light it.
No.
And pass it. I'm passing the blunt. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make sense. Kids break the rules. My mama had rules, and I broke them. But there was a rule, and that rule made me respect my house. Do you understand? All kids are going to break the rules. That's what they do.
Right.
But we need the rule there, because the rule is love. The rule is discipline. Tough love.
Well, basically, when it comes down to it, bottom line, he's already been living in my house for a year, and I love him like my own son, and I'm not gonna, there's nothing I can do about getting around the path. What's done is done, okay? He's lived there, he's living there, but there's no way in hell that I'm going to let them get married.
Okay.
Or have children, or any of that stuff. I'm going to do whatever I have to do to prevent that.
So you took those fertility drugs from your daughter?
Oh, when I found those, I took those from her. I took them to my doctor. I told him what these were, to make sure they were real, because she got them off the internet. And I wanted to make sure that they were the real thing, or if it could have been something that could have harmed her, right? So, and I
what
took
did your
them from
doctor
her.
say?
He said, "What is she, crazy?"
Yeah, I'm glad he said
basically, and I said, "Yeah, she obviously has to be. Like, she thinks in her mind that she's ready and mature enough to get married and have children, and she thinks she can do it because she takes care of, helps it with the two younger ones that I have."
Yeah, which I called babysitting, not parenting. One thing, your mother took those fertility drugs away from you.
Yeah.
What do you want to tell your mother today about those drugs?
That I still have some of them, and I've been taking them, and I up my own dose.
What do you want to say to her?
Just, I was so young when I know how hard it is to be a teen mother, and I didn't have my mother or my father. Okay, I didn't have anybody, so I'm always going to be there to support her, but one thing I'm not going to support is her trying to have a baby or trying to go and get married. I'm not going to do that. She needs to get her education. She has to get her grade 12. She needs to get a job. I want her to do all the things that I didn't get a chance to do. Well, I don't want her to repeat my mistakes. I want her to learn from those mistakes.
And she's taking your mistakes and taking it to the next level.
Basically, yeah, that seems to be what she's doing.
Are you willing to make Ryan leave your house?
Well, it's already been discussed about him going and getting his own place. He's going to, and I'm afraid that she's going to move out and try to move out, is what I'm scared of.
Would you move out if Ryan left?
Probably.
Even if your mom said, I love you and I'm going to support you and we're going to work through this?
I don't know.
Would you try to stay at home with your mom and still have Ryan be your boyfriend, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
But stay at home with your mama?
Yeah.
Really?
I'll probably think about it.
You think about it and stay at home. What are you thinking right now? I feel like there's a sadness inside of you now, Caitlin.
I just feel bad.
Why do you feel bad?
Because it's not like I want to do the things that my mom did. I just feel like I'm ready. I'm not trying to make no mistakes or nothing.
You thinking that maybe there could be some mistakes about it being too early?
Yeah.
Yeah? Ryan, you hear that?
Yeah.
That's called cold feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like more than cold feet because she's a baby.
She can hand my kids back to me. You know, like it's like, here, Mom, I'm tired. I want to go lay down. You know what I mean? Like if she's watching one of my younger daughters, I've got two.
She can't hand back her own.
Exactly my point to her.
Yeah.
She sees how I struggle right now and how hard it is. She sees how tough it is. And it's not easy. My boyfriend has a good paying job. I'm working on this, she's not making that, but it's a job, minimum wage, you know, just to get out of the house. And we
That's
are
honorable.
just making it. And she sits there and she sees it. So why would you seriously want to put yourself in that position? You have to realize, like, you know, you don't have to pay no bills right now. You don't have to pay for all your own bills, your food. You guys don't have to think of any of that stuff right now.
Caitlin,
And then a
what
baby.
inside, is there something that like hurts inside that makes you want your own baby? Sometimes, you know, there's something that makes us sad inside, and it makes us want like our own. Why don't you come sit next to me right now? Come sit next to me, okay? And sometimes, you know, there's something that makes us sad, and it makes us go, I just want to be married. I just want my own baby because I don't feel good.
I just go through a lot in my life. Like, I don't have no friends. My dad's not in my life. And I just feel like I need to grow up and stop thinking about myself. And I just want someone that I can prove that I can care about somebody else as much as, like, more than other people thought about me.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Back with Caitlin. She's 15 and she wants to be married, and she's taking fertility drugs to have a baby at 15 years old. And before the break, I asked you what's hurting inside to make you want to be married so young and to make you want to have a baby so young. And you were talking about not having a daddy and him not being there for you, and you want something to love you, and you want to love something that doesn't hurt, right? So tell me about not having a dad and how that, well, we all have fathers, but not a present father, and how that makes you feel.
It hurts my feelings. He tells me that he's like glad that he's not in my life. He don't want nothing to do with me.
Has he ever been to jail, your dad?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Does anybody in the audience have anything to say? Any opinions?
Hi, my name's Caitlin. I'm 17 years old, and I really enjoy the freedom I have as a teenager. I mean, I'm not ready to be able to look after somebody else and to care for a baby. I'm too busy trying to look after myself right now, so I think you should think about trying to look after yourself first.
So she's 17 years old. She's older than you, but she's like the same age. You know, the same age range. With her saying it, does it sound any different? Do you hear something different coming from somebody that's your age?
I don't I don't have friends to do stuff with. My life, I just feel like it's really boring, and I want something new because.
Why don't you have friends?
Because I'm different from most of them. Like most girls where I live, they talk about you behind your back, and I don't want to like have a bunch of friends and then talk about me behind my back because that's all they've ever done, and all they do is hurt me.
She had a couple close friends, and they just turned to drugs and stuff, so she got away from those.
You had some bad friends.
Right.
There's bad friends everywhere, Caitlin. I have had bad friends in my life, oh my gosh, that hurt my feelings, that stole my man. All kind of bad friends, but it doesn't make me write off every single girl. It makes me say, those are bad girls, and I'm gonna go find some good ones.
Yeah.
Just like you're trying to find a baby, trying to have a baby, you can go after and search for friends too. So many girls, they get ready, they put on their little cute little makeup and the little cute headbands, and they go out and they try to find boys. You can go out and try to find friends that are girls too. You have to use that same amount of effort to find good people in your life.
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
And before, you what you're trying to do is you're trying to put a Band-Aid on something. You're trying to put a Band-Aid on a sore that is so raw. You ever get a sore and it's like raw and it hurts and it's like getting all pussy and gross, and you put a Band-Aid on it and the Band-Aid just keeps falling off and the pus just keeps getting worse and it just like itches and like, ugh. Well, that's what you're doing right now. You're trying to put a Band-Aid that just that's going to keep falling off. Having a baby, getting married, those are like issues that like, I still am an adult and I'm still like, ooh, I'm not ready for that. All right? And I know you came on my show because you think I'm a pretty cool girl, right? Yeah.
I watch your show every day.
Watch my show every day. And you knew that when you came on the Tyra show, Tyra would say, are you crazy? Right? And I think that you are in a state of craziness right now. I think you are. It's a state of pain, which makes us think crazy. But I hope that we have given you some tools to understand that you're beautiful, strong, very strong-willed girl. But you have to focus that in a different direction, right? Not about getting married and having babies, but taking care of you first. And then once you're big and strong, then you can